You play Final Fantasy 14, right?
I did. So I finished the first part of the story. What's it called? I didn't get to Heaven's Ward.
A Realm Reborn?
A Realm Reborn. Sorry. I got to the credits and was crushed by the thought that I finished the first part, but I didn't actually finish the first part. So I'm getting to finishing the first part, getting into Heaven's Ward, but I haven't finished that part yet. But anyways,
Okay.
yes.
How are you liking the game?
I love it. It's fun. I hate the idea that I have to pay monthly in order to pay it. So I have to strategically play it so that I get, in my head, the most out of my money, even though it's not that much. It's not really that much, but I'm so conscious of my spending because I want to maximize, of course, my output to my input. So yeah, I love it. I think that Final Fantasy XIV is a super intricate MMO where you have so many job descriptions that you can do and you can play in the game, plus the multiplayer aspect, plus the story, plus the open world, plus the weird role playing, weird sex thing that I was told about. The role play, like that's freaky. You know, you want to add that in there aspect. Cool. Like that's fine. That's up to you. But it's a very expansive game. And I think it's worth it for something that's like very cheap. You just have to make sure that when you pay for it monthly, that you're using it monthly.
Yeah.
To your maximum.
So I got into playing it, and because I remember the first 2 expansions, you can actually get it for free. And you can play up to Heaven's Ward and it'll still be free. It'll still be considered like under the trial. And then once you get into Stormblood, I believe that's what it's called, that's when you have to start paying. And I was able to play all the way up until Heaven's Ward. And then, of course, there's a new DLC coming out, Dawns of Trials or something like that, that's coming out next year. So, the reason why I want to talk about that, I guess there was this controversy that came out earlier this week. This article comes to us from Bounding in the Comics. It says a Final Fantasy 14 theme song vocalist Susan Calloway removed from KupoCon guest list over her liking of conservative Yeah, so I don't know who she is, but I love the music in the game. Like,
you know what, I actually listen to a lot of what's the work music called where it's just like crap, FF14,
like lo-fi.
Yeah. And I personally really like the Final Fantasy 14 lo-fi, and it's really easy to listen to, very calming. And this is very reflective. I don't know what her tweet says she liked. She didn't even tweet, at least from the title, Bounding, I love you, but you have some crazy titles. But Gina Carano liked tweets from conservative accounts and tweeted something that's very mild and got persecuted for it. So the poor girl here just liked tweets. That's enough to be like, you're dead to me.
Yeah. It's crazy because I love the music in the game. I think Soken, which is the guy who does the music, is such an amazing amazing, musical, genius. Like, he did all of the music for 16 as well, which is awesome because Yoshi P did both Final Fantasy 14 and 16, which is fantastic. So let's get into this. Let's see. In the latest example of those who claim to oppose gatekeeping rushing to exclude anyone who disagrees with them, it has been announced that thanks to backlash against her liking of tweets which criticize various tenets of modern-day progressivism, a prominent Final Fantasy XIV vocalist, Susan Calloway, will no longer be making a previously scheduled appearance at the upcoming KupoCon Fan Expo. What did she... I want to see what she liked, though. Right? Of course, you get this person who is like basically... Oh, this is all the stuff that she's liking, basically putting everything.
Where is Kupo Fan Expo? Is that in America? Kupo Fan, a Final Fantasy fan event made by fans. It's in Toronto, Birmingham, and Vancouver. You know what? It's because Trudeau has a hand in it. Makes sense.
Let's see. All right. Let's see. Callaway, whose voice brings to life the respective answers, Dragon Song, and Revolution themes of the popular MMO's base game and its Heaven's Ward and Stormblood expansions, first drew the ire of some Final Fantasy XIV fans on October 30th. So this is really recent. And the Twitter user Star Driver invited the public to go take a look at Susan Callaway's recent likes and replies. Per some highlights, the former category shared Star Rider vocalist likes tweets included of Rio Andy, I think Freeds, shared a Turning Point USA image reading, "Here's an idea, a reality show where socialist college students are sent to a country that closely resembles their desired political system and are left to survive for a few months." Wow.
Honestly, I would love to see a reality television show that does do that, because a lot of people do want communism and socialism, but you don't realize how bad it could be depending on how spread the wealth is. And of course, the reason why they have socialism and communism is because the people who get the stuff hog it and they don't spread it to the other people.
Yeah. It's like I remember, so my stepdad, he grew up in Shanghai, and during the 2020 elections, like he was just like, what's going on here in America? You know, it feels like he's back in China. Like he literally said, it feels like the oppressive government of China. Like, what's going on? You know, why is everyone being silenced and stuff like that? It's pretty crazy. Yo,
it's
Eric,
creating a narrative.
Yeah. Eric Stratton, X-Ray Girls 45th live stream today. Lovable, yes. Quirky, yes, but fits in nicely on Eggroll.
Oh,
thank you so much for the 777. Yeah, thank you.
Shaka, I don't know why I'm doing that. I really don't understand where it's coming from, but it feels like being on here has made me feel more Asian. The Asianisms.
Yo, and Tomby gifted 5 memberships. Yo, thank you so much, Tomby.
By the way, he plays Final Fantasy 14 as well.
Really? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What class did you play?
He played someone with a book. Oh shoot, Tomby, you're in the chat still. Please help. He was a healer. Was he healer? I think he was a healer with a book.
What about
Tomby, you? I played a black
mage.
Wizard. Mage.
Black wizard.
Thank you.
Yeah, like so, black mage. So that's it's funny. It's because scholar. Okay.
Scholar.
It's the first time when I played, like because I was playing with a bunch of people, a bunch of my mods. One person say, "You got to be BLM." I'm like,
Black Lives Matter. Yeah.
That's in this game. And it's like, oh no, that's black mage. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, it makes more sense.
Oh man. Yo, Mark the Cyborg, what's going on, man? Just started Stormblood. I'm a samurai right now. Yo, samurais are dope.
Yeah.
Samurais are super cool.
You're not a samurai. You're my Italian stallion.
Oh, damn.
Oh, but you know what? I should have. Okay, so back to this article. Sorry, love you, honey. Yeah. The fact that the account like TPUSA already is a big red flag to most people, because Turning Point USA is a conservative group, and you know, if you're not with us, you're against us mentality. That is a really bad way to kind of use your politics. You know, there's a lot of good things that are in a lot of different groups. There's also bad things in a lot of different groups. You know, is TPUSA murdering people? No. Are they promoting it? No. There's a lot of things that you can, you know, look at this group and see there's a lot of good that can come from it. But the only reason that they hate is because of the other instead of them.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, what was it? Like Zachary Levi likes I forgot what it was. Either Libs of TikTok or Gays Against Groomers, or like they follow each other, and it's like, oh look, now we should cancel him. This person follows this account. This person liked this thing. You know, like it sounds like Gina Carano, right? Like Gina Carano, or like you said, like Carolyn, right? Just for liking something or following an account that can get you canceled, right? It's
just like, wanted to play Hogwarts Legacy.
Yeah, it's pretty shitty. Let's see. Yeah, like for me, like if you look at my personal account, you see like not Project Eggroll, but my personal account, like it's like I follow a lot of people, but most of it, it's more centrist and then right leaning, and then I do follow people on the left as well, right? So I'm not like stuck in an echo chamber. But the thing is, like I remember like I was following this account, and then like I was giving feedback. It's like, oh hey, you know, are you working out? Because like there's a guy who's working out, and like he started to get really like muscular. I'm like, did you use tonal for this? Like the tonal thing that that LeBron James is like promoting. And he's like, yeah, this is all tonal. And then the guy responded, hey, you like a bunch of other stuff. You like a bunch of these accounts, and you're following these accounts, and you have an American flag in your bio. You know, you shouldn't be talking here. You know, you're basically saying I'm not welcome in that chat. Like, and it's on Twitter. I'm like, what the hell? It's like, what's going on?
Dang.
Like,
racism.
Yeah, stop Asian hate. Let's see. So Riley Gaines called out how, in the name of inclusivity, and feminism, males are brutally beating up on women and being awarded for it in women's only martial arts tournaments. And the Genevieve Gluck lamented how Japan's longest running rape crisis center has been declared ineligible to receive public funding following statements made by the facility's director, which were deemed by government officials to be discriminatory against males who identify as transgender. So liking and sharing that kind of stuff. Yeah, so this person, I believe she tried to. Yeah. Okay. This is her follow-up. Guys, it appears my account was hacked. I haven't been on Twitter that much, as I've been working quite a bit. I love you all dearly and firmly against any hate of any kind. What is going on in our world grieves me. I pray for peace for all, that we would choose love over hate. And I believe they follow up with, I'm sorry for being cynical, but I can't just assume Susan Calloway has been hacked if she's been liking tweets like this since the beginning of this year.
Okay, so what tweets did she like? I want to see these.
So I can't go to the archive link. So another one is, I think that's a Children of the Corn. You know, the brainwashing is real when white people start protesting. And a bunch of
people do is backwards.
Yeah, sorry.
Criminals.
Yeah.
Can't criminalize it fast enough. I guess that's a groomer tweet. Persecution based on liking a tweet. It's really sad.
Yeah, I can't. There's no like, because she deleted her account, her Twitter account.
Oh, she deleted it all. Oh, dang.
Yeah. So that's sort of like, maybe people started like pointing it out. It's like, hey, your account wasn't actually hacked. You actually started liking a bunch of stuff. Who cares?
You know what? I will say this. She lied. It's better to be honest about it. Just personally. But I don't think that she obviously wasn't ready for this type of backlash based on her likes of tweets, and she didn't understand what the best way to deal with it is. But regardless, you like the tweets, just own up to it. I think being honest is better. And we probably, like, we as in the royal we, would have been more sympathetic maybe towards it, because now it just looks like you're just trying to double back and, you know, say, oh my god, someone hacked me and liked a bunch of different tweets. Lies.
Yeah. Let's see. And it would be out of a deference to such fans, and aforementioned KupoCon would ultimately choose to disinvite Calloway from their upcoming event. Today has been a troubling day for the Final Fantasy community, wrote the representative for the convention to its official account. In light of recent events, we announced that Susan Calloway will no longer be attending our upcoming event in Toronto. We will do our utmost to secure another guest in time for the Palm East. For Palm East, I'm assuming that's a new...
That's the event in Toronto.
Okay. But it may be difficult due to the time constraints. We urge the KupoCon community to prioritize kindness during this difficult time, KupoCon added. We appreciate your understanding as we continue to thoroughly investigate this matter. Yeah, most likely without even talking to her, like, she's done. Let's get rid of her, right? We don't like... It's so sad, you know, like, people just want to play video games and stuff like that, and people are just like, oh, I don't really care about this person anymore. And the fact that we have the new Dawn Trail that's coming out now, like, is she going to have her stuff like completely removed from that? Like, is she a part of that? So
who knows? And the thing is, this game, and especially this game, like, this is a fantasy world. It has nothing to do with politics. Why is politics infecting this? Why can't we just play a game?
Yeah.
Not be bothered by it. Like, she didn't say anything specifically that was that jarring. Liking a tweet has nothing to do with it. People can like absentmindedly like a tweet, but should
Yeah.
someone lose their job for it? I don't necessarily think so. You know, if she got a chance to say something and she wasted it saying, of course, that she was hacked. So it makes me feel like she just was trying to comply with the world in general of Twitter. Yeah.
Yeah. Like for
It-
me, I think you can only get canceled in at least from what I see it. I can't speak on people that this affected, but like I would say you can only get canceled if you allow yourself to get canceled.
Absolutely. And we've seen Carolyn as an example. They tried to cancel her. It only got so far before she actually got to a better position in life because of this cancellation. So if she just stuck to her guns, stuck true to who she was, which it doesn't look like she did from my understanding, then she would be in a better place. People would have supported her, but no, she wanted to bow down to the masses, saying that she's a horrible person for liking tweets. And you like the tweets, either own up to it or don't.
Thanks for checking out this segment of the Project Eggroll podcast. If you like what we do here, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and you will know next time when we go live. We do go live every Saturday at 8 p.m. Once again, we are just getting started. Tons of more video to come. Thanks, and we'll see you guys next time.